Sir. Am I audible, everyone? Everyone, please message. Am I audible, everyone? Is audio and video clear? Yes. D, are you able to listen now? D, everyone, if it is audible and visible, please confirm. We will start the session.
Yes, sir.
In comment box.
Audible and visible.
So everyone, today's session is mainly regarding how to prepare for prelims 2023. We have nearly last 110 days. In this 110 days approximately, how we have to move, how we have to prepare. These all questions we will be busting of the myths. So mainly this 110 days, how we have to plan, how our mindset should be there. Me, myself, Vishnu and Santhosh Rao sir, we both will be discussing and we will be busting of all the myths and we will be explaining what should be the mindset also. Yes, sir, please.
So good afternoon to all of you, all the students who are listening online. Is it audible and visible? Please give a confirmation from my side. Okay, regarding the audio and video of mine, please give a confirmation, students. So I'm waiting for the confirmation. Once it is done, I'll start what the approach you should have. Is it audible? Online students? Yes. So this program is all about how you should prepare for the 2023 UPSC prelims. So obviously, when you are preparing for UPSC 2023 prelims, you have to focus the areas we are going to teach you in the class. Okay, what areas you have to focus, because it's all about the smart approach. That means out of all the subjects, which subject is giving a lot of marks to you, and the previous paper analysis. In classroom, we will discuss about the previous year questions analysis. Based on that, what are the focused areas, how you can eliminate, like wrong answers, that is elimination techniques. And apart from that, once you listen to the class, after listening, when you go home or when you go to hostel, when you read the same topic, your productivity will be enhanced. So that is the main objective of attending the quick revision. Quick revision is all about, for example, in one class, we'll discuss about the fundamental rights as a whole within 2 hours, for example. So if you read on your own, generally you don't finish off the fundamental rights within 2 hours because the lack of discipline. So in the class, the discipline will be enforced, so your productivity will be increased. And we also solve some MCQs. There also you will understand. So what are the easy questions from fundamental rights? What are the difficult questions from fundamental rights? And what is the UPSC standard? So in this way, we are going to first cover about all the important areas from the various subjects. In this program, I'll teach you Indian polity and current affairs point of view. In current affairs point of view, I'll teach you environment current affairs and international relations current affairs, apart from the budget and economic survey. Okay, sir.
So see, this particular program is designed in such a way that elimination techniques we will be explaining in the class of 150 hours. In the 150 hours, the polity sessions will be for 20 hours and the history sessions will be for 25 hours and geography for 15 and environment and 10, economy 10, 20, science and technology 10, overall 100 sessions for all the subjects and 50 exclusive government schemes, international events and current affairs. So I will be taking the classes on current affairs from July 2022 to April 2023. All the schedule is there in the PDF also. You can, in the link which is provided in the description also, you will be getting the PDF of this particular schedule. Mainly our approach is why prelims is tough. Is prelims is easier than mains or mains is easier than prelims? If this is the question, I will tell you with my experience of 15 years in this particular field, my experience will tell that clearing prelims is a tougher task. Why? Because under the sky, whatever is there is subject for a question. It's a pointed question. Whereas in mains, the questions will be in the limited platform or in the limited basket. In that limited basket only we can pick some questions and we can write the answers in the mains. But that is not the case in prelims. For example, I will take you some questions. Triclosan, some questions are there like science and technology oriented. Some art and culture type of questions. There are very googly type of questions, unexpected type of questions, or sometimes the religious scholars, some type of questions are there, or sometimes the difference between the Bhaktism and Sufism, or the difference between the Vedic and later Vedic and early Vedic. So some type of questions will be there. If we read elaborately also, we will be not in a position to answer. So we are telling that this is not the only platform, but we are working hard for you. 5 people here. You can see the Rasul sir, history. He will be taking care about ancient, medieval, modern art and culture. Next, you can see the Santhosh Rao sir, polity as well as current affairs oriented sessions, and myself, I will be taking the current affairs of all the topics such that, and strategies will be given, elimination methods will be given, and Spuran sir will be taking 20 economic classes in which high emphasis will be given on terminology, and Vijay sir will be taking care about environment and geography. In that way, our main motto is to make your work lesser. Our main motto is to make you accustomed to the prelims question paper of UPSC. So in that 150 hours will be of general studies and 70 hours will be of CSAT. CSAT classes will be taken by other group of engineers who are very senior in this particular UPSC field. English comprehension, quantitative reasoning, some type of data interpretation questions also will be discussed in that 70 hours of classroom hours. So dear students, it is like a crash course, but here we will be teaching you the techniques, elimination method. For that, the classes will be starting from February 17th. We will be giving you 3 free classes. We will be giving you the free 3 classes. So from that 3 classes, you can understand the quality of the classes. We are that much sure about it.
Generally, some of the students are having the doubts that if I am writing the APPSC Group 1 mains or TSPSC Group 1 mains, how can I handle the Group 1 mains as well as the UPSC prelims? So that is the reason what I'm saying is, when you are attending the class, the time you are attending the class, that will be your UPSC prelims preparation, and rest of the day you can prepare for the Group 1 mains. By that way, simultaneously you can done the State Public Service Commission mains exam as well as the prelims preparation from the classroom. So in classroom, all the subjects will be revised. That knowledge can be helpful in your TSPSC Group 1 mains also, because even though you are concentrating on the TSPSC Group 1 mains, if you couldn't clear the Group 1 mains, again you have to write that. We have to wait for 1 more year. That means in 2024 you have to wait again. That means you are going to interview in 2025. So that is not a good idea. So what I can suggest you is, for Telugu speaking people, whoever writing the APPSC Group 1 as well as the TSPSC Group 1 mains, while you are preparing for Group 1 mains, simultaneously you have to brush up your knowledge through our rapid revision classes, and you should prepare well for the upcoming prelims. So here the only thing we can help you out mainly, that whichever the category you belong to, first you can figure out that cutoff. From that cutoff, how many in that cutoff, like what subject you have to focus. So we will help you out, especially like the cost benefit ratio subjects. Generally, Indian polity and environment and current affairs. These are the much cost benefit ratio. That means if you put a lot of emphasis on these subjects, that means if you put a lot of importance on these subjects, your benefit will be very high. That means, for example, every year from polity, at least you can expect the questions in the range of 12 to 15. whereas environment and geography 15 to 18, and current affairs around 10. So if you gather all these things, around 40 to 45 questions are coming from the only these three subjects. Apart from that, if you concentrate a little bit on the Indian national movement, modern history, that will also improve your chances. Okay?
Yes. And in this particular program, for offline students, we are going to give you handouts of PYQs and our strategies. We are planning to make the content, and that content will be provided on daily basis for this 150 hours of classes. Not only this, every day there will be MCQs tests also based upon the class which is happened on that day. MCQs will be made, and that MCQs test also will be provided to you on online platform. So, but the intention is such that you have to clear with the elimination techniques, you have to clear with what type of topics you have to read and how to overcome this problem. So this is the main agenda and the main assurance which we can give from this particular 100% clearing prelims. Why? Because I know a lot of students who are very good at mains, who can clear mains at easy level, but they are unable to clear the prelims. This is one thing. And number two, mainly the Telugu speaking states like Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, who didn't clear group 1 prelims of both the services, you can now come and you can start your preparation for prelims examination. The same subject and the same knowledge will make you to go through group 2 examination also. For you, the prelims preparation, it could be a game changer now. For example, I will tell you, one of my student named as Sankirth, IPS officer of Telangana cadre, he didn't clear the sub-inspector police exam. He didn't, I know him since 6-7 years, he became very much dull in somewhere around 2018. Then I told you that, yes, you can prepare for prelims, and he also, with his own intention, he prepared for prelims examination, and he cleared prelims, he cleared mains, he cleared interview, and he is an ranker. At that time, if he had think that I didn't clear sub-inspector exam only, how I can prepare for civil services, how he can IPS officer. So please, friends, those who didn't clear it in APPSC and TSPSC group 1, this is a very good opportunity. If you are planning for group 2, if you prepare at the level of civil services, then the group 2 will become a cakewalk if you focus a little bit on facts.
Yeah. So students, if you have any doubts regarding the UPSC prelims, you can ask me. Of course, you can choose the option of medium. You can write the answers in Telugu medium, as some students are asking. Even you can opt for the interview also in that particular language. So in this way, if you have any doubts, ask me. Especially in prelims, I mean, in this classroom, along with the classes, whatever the material they give to you. So that is also you have to be revise a lot. And apart from that, you'll be encouraged to go through the previous year questions, because when we look at the previous year questions from a particular topic, you can understand the perspective. For example, if you take a topic called Parliament. So in Parliament, the general questions, in some years, they are asking questions on the Constitution related to Parliament. Sometimes they are asking questions on the rules related to Parliament. And in some years, they are asking the conventions in the Parliament. Like routinely, what kind of conventions you are following, like pro tem speaker and whip, those kind of conventions also they are being focusing. So in the classroom, the subject will be, the chapter will be divided in a very scientific manner. By that way, you will get a good overview. Because if you are reading on your own, for example, a topic like Parliament, it is around 100 pages in the Lakshmikant book, and with lack of discipline, it takes around easily 5 to 6 days when you are easily dedicating time of 2 to 3 hours. But that amount of the time can be reduced to easily 3 to 4 hours. So that is how you have to improve your productivity, because this is the age, lot of competition. And if you prepare very well for this UPSC prelims, and it is going to be helpful in the next upcoming exams also. Even when you are writing like CDS exam in this year, half-cat exam, some people are writing, okay? And like Delhi police, in those exams also, this UPSC prelims preparation could be useful, because it is about overall gender studies. And what I can suggest you is, if you are below 25 years, while you are giving UPSC prelims, while you are revisioning our classes, you can simultaneously should apply for the Staff Selection Commission kind of exams also. You should appear, because this year Staff Selection Commission exam, they revamped the syllabus. Previously, they have 3 tier. Now they are having only 2 types of exam. In tier 2 also, they included the gender studies questions. So the level of gender studies questions are increasing. That requires your understanding in the UPSC level. So this is going to be the holistic idea. So every day, if you dedicate yourself at least 2 hours in the classroom, then your revision will be taken care. So your productivity can be improved a lot.
For example, I will tell you how the history will happen. We had a session, it is there in our YouTube also. Rasul sir took the session. Ancient, medieval, modern art and culture, quick revision. What are all the favorite topics for UPSC? Those all topics will be discussed in the classroom. On those topics, what are all the PYQs came earlier? Those will be discussed. And how to remember those with the techniques will be explained in the class. In that way, your history, why? Because of solving history questions, mainly art and culture and ancient and medieval is becoming a tougher task. Those history we are focusing such that you will be getting the key to open those history questions. In that way, every subject we are planning in this particular format. So any offline students, if you have any doubts also, you can ask. Yes, please. Yes, there is a question from one of our friend. He is asking that when you prepare for UPSC examination, then whether this preparation will be useful for group 1, group 2, group 3 or group 4, 100%. When you prepare for the highest standard of examination, the lower standard of examinations like group 2, group 3, group 4 will become a cakewalk. But only one thing which you have to remember is little bit factual questions will be there. Those factual questions you have to identify and you have to remember. If not, the same examination, the same syllabus will be present in group 2, group 3 as well.
So one student is asking the doubt that so last year there was a new form of questions introduced by UPSC, like 2 of them correct, 3 of them correct kind of questions. How to deal with such kind of questions? The only thing is when UPSC is setting any questions, they will set in such a manner that a maximum a percentage. I mean, a student who is very well with the concepts, at least they can get a marks in the range of 80 to 100. In such a manner, they will put they will frame the examination paper. That is the reason every year, how much ever the tough the examination is, people keep on constantly scoring 90 marks, 100 marks. How is that possible? Because the question paper will allow you to that many marks. So the answer to the question is how to eliminate this kind of new model of questions. So you can eliminate this kind of question, especially when you are very clear about the core concept of that particular concept. Like I said earlier, for example, when you are reading about the Indian judiciary, if you are very good with the Indian judiciary concepts, at least 1 or 2 statements you will be able to eliminate, then the rest of the entire question can be decoded. So my answer for this is, the crisp answer is, it's all about building your concepts. First, NCERT based concept and the classroom learning concepts. This can be useful. Once our class is done, you have to practice one mock test that will reinforce your memory and that will improve your success a lot.
One of the students personally messaged me, tell me the details about the course. This course name is called as Ashtanga Marga. Ashtanga Marga, 8 rites to be followed. So we had 8 commandments. Number 1 commandment is called as total 220 hours of classroom lectures will be there. In that 150 will be the GS and 70 will be the CSAT classes. Overall 220 quick revision classes, prelims oriented classes will be there. First, Ashtanga Marga. Second, Ashtanga Marga is we will be providing you 5 general studies full length question papers, 5 CSAT full length question paper after the completion of this particular 100% clearing course. So that how many marks you are going to get, you can analyze. 5 GS and 5 CSAT question papers, comprehensive question paper test will be provided in offline environment and online environment. This is the second Ashtanga Marga. Third Ashtanga Marga is we will be giving for every topic mnemonics. Like what are the bordering countries of Mediterranean Sea? What are the bordering countries of Baltic Sea? What are Scandinavian countries? So we will be giving you some techniques so that you will be remembering those. Separate mnemonics will be provided to you under this particular program. And Ashtanga Marga 4. Under Ashtanga Marga 4, for offline students, every day we will be giving PYQs oriented content material, hard copies, and soft copies will be provided to online students. So if you read that content and attend the classes, you can get a very good confidence on your prelims examination. And the 5th Ashtanga Marga is last 12 years MCQs, previous year's questions, 2011 to 2022. 12 years PYQs we will be covering in the classroom of 150 hours of GS and CSAT when it got introduced onwards. And 6th, it is not by one person, it is by a group of faculties. Coordination is very important. At Vishnu IAS Academy, we are coordinating all the intellectuals of the country, the very best faculties of the country, and we are delivering this 100% clearing prelims batch. This is 2nd year we are doing this. Last year we got a very good results. We want to produce more number of results this time also. So 5 faculties, myself, Vishnu sir, Santhosh Rao sir, Vijay sir, Spuran sir, and Muhammad Rasul sir. We 5 people coming together in order to deliver the best of the prelims preparation. And the Ashtanga Marga 7 is about, we are promising, we will be trying hard, we will be working hard more than you, such that 70 MCQs should come. Last time also it gave, this time also we will come. We will try to get 70 MCQs in our test series as well as from this particular program. And the last Ashtanga Marga is about elimination techniques. We will be helping you how to eliminate. For example, last time there is a new model. How many statements are correct? Match the following. How many are correct? So how to eliminate those elimination techniques we will be giving you, such that it will be helping you in your preparation. This is our program of 100% clearing prelims, which is going to start from February 17th onwards.
Okay, one more thing, students. Generally, some students are asking that, sir, if I am preparing for group 2 only, does the civil service prelims preparation will be helpful? Definitely. That is what, so even the sir also told. When you are preparing at the UPSC level, especially the polity and the geography and environment, that level of questions even you can expect in the group 2. Because recently in the Telangana group 1 exam, the question papers seem like UPSC prelims exam. So if you are preparing in English medium, then for a group 2 exam, and it is better if you quickly revise at the UPSC standard. By that way, your UPSC could useful, helpful, and it also going to be helpful for your group 2 exam also. So what I can suggest you is, if you are already given the last year UPSC mains and this year also you are giving the group 1 mains, then you have to prepare for the UPSC prelims and group 1 mains. And if you are giving the group 2 but not group 1, then you should prepare for the UPSC prelims and group 2 prelims, because the both exams are MCQ based, multiple choice question based. So if you are preparing the highest level in UPSC level, then group 2 level also it will be very useful for you in the Indian syllabus point of view. Even your thinking also will be improved, and you will think in the same manner with respect to Telangana related subjects also.
So mainly for this 100% prelims for our UPSC courses, we will be having the students from Kerala as well as from North India as well. So all the classes will be in English. Hindi also we will be using, such that across India, those who want to clear the prelims, this is the best platform where we can help you personally. And for our students, we are going to share the phone numbers of our 5 faculties. Any doubt, any point of time, you can call them. You will be getting the direct mentorship from the senior faculties, not by the mentors. By the senior faculties only. They will be, if you are an offline students, they will be giving the time. On the time, if you come, you can meet the faculties. If you are online students, the number will be shared. So according to the convenience of the faculty, you can get the appointment and you can speak with them. So the main intention is to make you clear the prelims. That is the reason the name of the program is 100% crack prelims batch. So any more doubts, friends? You can ask me online, offline. Yes, for example, it's a very good question. Ancient history is added to the geography. For example, one belt, one road initiative. Silk Route it is. Once upon a time, Silk Route. Now they came up with a one initiative called as one belt and one road initiative. So those all we will be covering in the classroom. So we are working on that. So we will be working on that and integrated. That is a very good question. See, the prelims pattern is not changed, but what they did, the form of question they integrated. So geography means not geography. Geography integrated with history. Geography integrated with polity. Geography integrated with economy. So in the integrated form, they are asking the questions in prelims examination. That we discussed in the 5 orientation sessions, which we did in earlier classes. Those 5 orientation sessions are in the same YouTube channel. You can watch those and you can understand how our classes are going to be there.
Yes, if you did not watch the polity quick revision in YouTube channel, in this YouTube channel, the polity quick revision orientation class was already uploaded. Please check that. There I have shown some models, how the questions will be asked. The models also have shown, and what kind of frequent mistakes done by the students also. So I explained in the class. Please go through that. And most of the times in UPSC prelims, you have to prepare in such a manner that your general studies and the current affairs should be integrated. For example, budget. In this budget, they want to improve the governance through Vivad Se Vishwas. Those are the schemes which are going to improve the e-governance. In the same way, infrastructure. This year, they enhanced the infrastructure up to the allocation to infrastructure, they raised it to 13 lakh crores. So that is giving the more emphasis towards the infrastructure. Then even they given in environment point of view, they announced certain around 70,000 crores to the green hydrogen mission. So this is how in our classes, actual classes, I'll explain you about the budget and economic survey also, and what kind of questions you can expect, what kind of data is important. Those things also we will cover in the class. If you have any further doubts, you can ask.
As you told, that is strategy type of questions, geography and history. So those strategy type of questions we will be discussing in PYQs, and we will be expecting the questions coming in the exam. So how to prepare for it, that is important. If you get that particular point, after the class, if you sit for 2 hours in your self preparation, you can catch that particular point. So those busting of the myths we will be doing. And there is a question, polity and governance. See, polity and governance, there are questions like right to privacy. Right to privacy come under which article? Constitutional morality. What is constitutional morality? Constitution means polity, morality means ethics. The polity and ethics comes under the concept called as governance, constitutional morality. So nowadays the questions are not on Indian polity. The questions are on political thinkers. If you remember the previous year question, there is a question about Gandhiism and Marxism. What are the views of Gandhi? What are the views of Marx? So it's about the political thinkers. It's not about the Indian political questions are there, but the googly type of questions are political thinkers. So who will answer those type of questions? Their number will be somewhere around 120 and 150. I think your doubt got clearly. D. Gautam Reddy Palle asked that as my basics are very less. He asked that my basics are very less. If your basics are very less, but if you want to prepare from right now with strong commitment, daily 12 to 30 hours, 13 hours, and attending the sessions and getting the techniques, it will be helpful for you. But however, basics are very important. Anyhow, we will be covering in our classroom program of 100% clearing conditions. So any further doubts you can ask. It's a program, it's a complete program. So this is what we want to discuss. Okay.
Yes.
This is what we want to discuss.
If you have any further doubts, you can call to the given number. And of course, most of the students who have my point of contact, you can drop me a message also regarding the course, and you can find further details in a Telegram channel also. Whoever in Telegram channel, if you have any further doubts, feel free to contact us, and looking forward to see you in the class. Thank you.